You're devoted to the democratic process, and I sincerely appreciate that. The folks that were in favor, a lot of them have come forward and been notified the past week, and we're going to bring a lot more because they need to be heard too. They didn't know they had to say something. And thank you very much for sitting here hours upon hours. Myself, I'm here to show you that there is support for the Prestige project, and there are many, many more who also represent what was your first gut reaction, that Prestige is an excellent fit for Mason City and North Iowa. In 1 week, there have been over 1,000 petitions signed in favor of a revote. I'm here as a friend to the council and to the city, whose well-being I deeply care for. Bill and Alex and John, you have shown me caring and respect by meeting me whenever I did drop by. Thank you to all three of you. The three reasons I started this petition. Number one, and most importantly, a small minority of constituents should absolutely not be allowed to set public policy. Number two, our town has been permanently losing 83.33 people since the year of 1980, census data, guys. The population in 1980 was 30,144 versus today at about 27,000. Reason number three, Prestige is an economic building block, not the end-all be-all, but a very good start to building and creating instead of dying and shrinking. Bill, you are the seasoned veteran sitting at the council that voted no. I ask you to consider carefully, how is it that less than 6% of the registered voters, and let me clarify, there are 17,859 active Mason City voters versus the possible 1,000 no petition signatures. How is it that less than 6%, or 5.6% to be exact, are allowed to be making policy for our town? Policy being dictated by threats of violence and bullying are wrong. I have painted a target on myself too. And in very short order, I got texts and phone calls consistently at midnight and 4 a.m. and 7:21 a.m. in the morning. I don't really have any idea how much flack, bodily threats, and bullying you have had to suffer. But that should not be rewarded by caving in and voting in favor of bullying. Do not enable that, please. I ask the entire council to consider that, and I've said this over and over again, shouting and threats and fear and doubt, those are the mechanisms of, I don't know, codependent type of relationships where one must have absolute control and the other must give in. And there is no middle ground. Do not enable that to continue, please. That is wrong. And since when, everybody, does 6% represent anything near ripping apart a community? Give me a break. You've heard the same thing from the same people, and they have their opinion, they're entitled to that. There has been a lot of intelligent discussion. There are issues to deal with. I've never said there weren't. But not 6% controlling policy. Bill and Janet, Travis, Alex and John, and Brett, please reconsider this. And Bill especially, since you were one of the no votes. Alex, you have also stated, oh shoot, man, time flies. Okay, Alex, let's go to John. John, your numbers Okay, John, we've had a continued problem of shrinking and consolidating the schools because there's not enough kids. They're shrinking, they're going away. Why not position ourselves to be growing and then dealing with shortfalls in budget instead of always fighting to deal with diminishing resources?
All right. I'll tell you what, you catch Alex and Rotary on Monday.
Thank you all. Please reconsider.